Amazon workers just went on strike on what the news is saying is in 7 hubs across the US and maybe up to 10. Teamsters Union, the delivery drivers are the Amazon workers that are essentially on strike. A few warehouse workers involved. And Amazon's saying that this won't hurt delivery times for brands, for customers that are buying stuff for Christmas, but anyone can say that. We'll see what actually happens. I think if your gift is already on a truck, you're probably okay. If it's needing to get on a truck, you might be screwed. And some of the hubs that are affected are California, New York, Illinois. Marknology and I are here in Kansas City. Kansas City is already having USPS problems with our post office, like that's been all in the news. And a lot of our shipments, when we go to create them, go to Illinois. So one of the other things I want to talk about is what to do as brand owners, Amazon sellers, when something like this happens. If you're already using FBM, fulfillment by merchant, or have a 3PL backing up your FBA SKUs, reach out to your 3PL, communicate with them. Who knows, maybe they haven't heard of this news. Let them know what you're expecting. Hey, we might see an increase in FBM orders. Hey, make sure you have your inventory numbers on FBM. If you have like just 100 quantities in there as blanks or something, make sure those are accurate. Make sure you increase those, as it might happen overnight. It might happen this weekend when they're not there and you can't make those changes. So communicate with them, whatever that might be, the details that only you as a brand owner and your 3PL can know. If you run your own warehouse and it's not an outsourced 3PL partner, communicate with your team. Let them know, hey, we might be doing more pick, pack, ship. We might see an increase of orders here. If you don't have other channels, you're not selling in web, you're not selling on Walmart, you're not selling any of these other channels, and you're only an Amazon seller, you're only selling there. Well, think about your lead times. Think about what you might need to do with your own inventory planning, your own restocks, knowing that, hey, even if everything happens with deliveries as normal, I know this is going to impact Amazon fulfillment centers. Are one of these hubs the ones that I usually go to? I think if that's it, it's a red flag. You should be really thinking about that. Another thing that we might see is the increase of ranking of listings on Amazon that are using self-fulfillment, using a 3PL, not using Amazon Prime. For anyone watching this that doesn't know our acronyms, FBM is fulfillment by merchant, which means a 3PL. Last but not least, and maybe the most important, is I think customer service is king now more than ever. When customers are stressed, specifically around family, specifically around Christmas, you never know what some of your customers are going through. They might have just lost a family member, or this is the last Christmas they're going to have with a family member, or they're trying to get back together with their family, or any number of things. Like, this is just a stressful time of year for a lot of families and a lot of people. Know that while it's not your fault that packages didn't get delivered, you can be empathetic, you can be sympathetic, you can reach out proactively even to your customers, letting them know what's going on, letting them know that if it's in your power, your control, you'll do it. This could be even things like, it's delayed, can you FedEx some of that stuff if they reach out, or overnight them? One happy customer can be the difference in hundreds and thousands of sales even, if you get the right customer. So think about that. Think about what you can do in your customer service right now to help take some of the stress off of families.
Marknology.